What's up, everyone? MRW talking dating, lack thereof, in Fort Lauderdale. Can't wait to get out. I can't wait to get out. So moving up from Dade County into Broward County, one of the things that I was looking forward to was a better dating market, right? Not something that was just like Chicago or just like other places that are just way better, but just better than Dade County, better than Miami, better than Hollywood, right? Just a lot better, right? I had been up here several times prior to moving into this area, and I was like, you know what? I can do this, right? I can do this. It's a lot, it's a lot more laid back. It doesn't seem like people are trying, like really trying to be more than what they really are. It's not so glitzy, right? So I was, thinking this is going to be a lot better, right? I'm not looking to date all the women in this area, but just, to meet a girl and see where that goes, right? From my experience, it is about the same as it was in Dade County, right? Still pretty bad. Just now, the women are laid back, but I still don't quite get how so many women who work at, lower paying jobs can be married, right? That doesn't quite make any sense to me. How can you be married and you're fairly young and you work at this low paying job? That doesn't make any sense to me. Now, granted, yes, I know what that means. All right. I know exactly what that means. They're not married and they're just telling me that bullshit lie. And it still kind of goes back to, again, the women down here are very judgmental, right? They're very, very judgmental. I still wonder how people in this area, in Fort Lauderdale, in Broward County, how are people hooking up? How are people getting together, right? And making this shit work? I don't see that many couples walking around in this area. So, it boggles my mind, right? I don't quite know how it's done. When I do ask people, I get one of two responses. First one being, you have to get to know them for a long period of time. As a man, you have to get to know the woman over a long period of time, right? I'm from up north. If you are from places like Chicago, New York, LA, we're not going to spend months and months doing that, right? You're not going to do it. Why? Because, okay, it's a courtship process. I am courting her, and you're not going to spend months doing that, right? Call it for what it is. We're going to make it known that, look, I have this type of interest in you, right? I have these feelings towards you. I'm not going to spend the next year waiting for that to play out, right? It's just not how it's going to go. So to me, what's happening down here is that people, the dating strategy, the dating market, the courtship process, it's a very passive one. It's a very, very passive one. All right. And then the second one, if you want to speed up the courtship process, then what the guy was telling me, that the second way in which people are coming together to hook up, right, is money, right? You got to have a very good paying job, and like that's the other one. When you hear I'm married or I stay with my boyfriend, that's code for I'm getting my bills paid. Someone's taking care of my rent, right? So just someone's taking care of my rent and my bills. Not my boyfriend. I have a sponsor. All right, these are not boyfriends. These are sponsors, sugar daddies. So there seems to be a lot of that down here for several reasons. Again, you have women that are from other countries, third world countries. They come here and it's like they are taught to sort of to go for that, go for the man that makes the most money. Like, don't even pay attention to personality. Go for the man that makes money. And I think that it seems like that's what the women really go to, because when I talk to some of the women down here in a very sort of laid back, casual way, just, talking to them like like a normal person, right? Not even hitting on them, right? I'm not talking to them in a very heavily flirtatious sort of way, just a casual conversation. And there are many of them that struggle. They struggle. I'll get this weird look like, who are you? Why are you talking to me? It's way worse in Miami, all right, in the Dade County area. But up here, it's just like, and even if they do entertain a conversation, right, they're having a good time. When you then proceed to ask for the sale, in this case, you ask for the number, they have someone. It's like, come on, like you're not all unavailable. Like, that's impossible, right? Like, you're not all unavailable. But or I've been told that, what, I don't have anyone, but I'm not looking for anything right now. I've gotten that. And it's just like, you know what, time to pack it up and take the show on the road. Because I think, like many of my coworkers and guys that I've met down here that have said the same thing, can't really see a life down here in South Florida if you can't date any of the women. If I just said, you know what, I want to have a kid this year, within the next 2 years, there isn't a woman down here that I can say to myself, you know what, now that she would make a really good person to grow with and to have a kid with, and and build a future with, right? Like, there aren't that many women down here like that. If they are, I mean, they likely are taken, all right? They likely are taken, or they're not from here, right? They're not from here. So what do you guys think? The dating market down here, is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Until next time.